Fantastic.
So I think that this might be my third time.
We rock together. We've been there. We've done it. Let's do it.
Okay, wait. Am I able to ask about...
I know, you say it. Sorry, go ahead. I don't want to take over.
Am I able to ask about Underground? Can we talk about what's happening with it?
Please.
Okay.
I mean, it's not much to...
I know, but
reveal.
For our fans, because this was something that we really got on the back of and that we love. You smell great, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kind of distracting.
Secret potion.
So where is it now? Has a network picked it up? Will we see it back on our screens?
I think, unfortunately, we've seen the end of the road for Underground. It was a sad day where I think by no means or any other reason than the changing of the guard within the network came, and it's just a difference of desires, and it just kind of left us out vulnerable trying to find a home, and unfortunately we couldn't find any buyers.
Right.
But I don't think that, you know, the spirit of that or really the stories that lied within Underground and that would have continued are dead by no means. You know, I'm loving what Misha Green is about to do with Lovecraft on HBO.
Yeah.
Get ready for that, because she's continuing. She's taking Underground to like millions of levels above that.
Yeah.
And I may or may not be there with her. We'll see. We're in conversations about doing it. But, you know, we are and have been sad that we had to end. But I think at the same time, we are really excited and proud about what we got to tell and got to share with our culture. You know, it's stories that we need to learn from, get excited from, be motivated by, and all those things. So we'll continue the dialogue.
It's definitely something that was needed, something that we've learned from, something that we grew from. So this is sad news to hear that it won't be coming back, but I'm pretty sure you got some good news to report. So we know that you might be jumping board on with Misha, but there are other projects.
Yeah.
Can we get into those a little bit?
I mean, I've been doing a lot of development lately. I'm excited to get back into films.
Okay.
I have a couple on the horizon. I don't want to talk about them too soon,
Not
but
yet.
they're stories that we will be excited about, and that I'm excited about getting behind and telling, that again are necessary. And on the TV landscape, definitely Unsolved is one that has been very, I think, close to my heart, and is a part of the pie that again contributes to this larger conversation.
Right.
Being the story that really was the kind of fabric of my childhood and the soundtrack of my childhood, like that was exciting in and of itself, but just the exploration and the opportunity to pull the curtain back and tap into this story that I think our culture needs to experience and learn from as much as the world. And you know, my whole thing and takeaway is really that we do better at communicating, and before we just continue to act on perception or assumptions or any of those things. So
you brought up a great point about how it, like Unsolved, it was almost the epitome of your childhood, and I was talking to one of our co-hosts earlier today about why the stories of Biggie or Tupac are relevant now, because we have a whole new generation. But from your perspective, being behind the scenes of it and pushing this project to the forefront, why is it necessary for these stories to be told and those curtains to be pulled back?
I think, you know, one of the things that they continue to exemplify is that we all have something to contribute. There are voices from every angle that deserve a seat at the table, and the fact that, you know, they then were talking about things that we still are dealing with now is something for us to look at. Definitely. With a laser focus.
Yeah.
So that just alone continues to let us realize that, you know, just because you don't have a stage doesn't mean that you're not valuable.
Right. That's good. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Absolutely.
Great speaking to you always.